Hey, Bill Cassidy here, and I just wanted to make a quick video to give you my first impressions of Instyme hosting. Okay, I sent them an email. Actually, I bought it a couple days ago, and I've been kind of hesitant to switch over my accounts because I have some client accounts. I have a reseller account with HostGator, and I have some client sites on there, and I was a little bit concerned about switching all my sites over. So I filled out a ticket and I sent them an email. And my first questions um, were about my client sites and just to make sure that if I didn't like InstyMe, that I could still restore all my, my HostGator account, and there wouldn't be any problem. I don't think that's going to be a problem. HostGator seems to be a little bit slow. I'd have to say their support's fantastic. I really don't have a lot to say bad about them. I've really enjoyed working with HostGator, and I think I'm still going to keep the account. But I did want to move some of my sites over, and I was going to just test one, and then I was kind of thinking, well, maybe I should just send them all over and be done with it. That'd be a lot easier. But I did have a couple questions. So what I did is I filled out a ticket, and I sent it to I sent it to InstyMe. Now, I'd have to say within minutes, or I mean, it wasn't maybe 20 minutes. I'm not sure about the exact time, but I have a video sent back to me from Nick Jolin, who is the owner of InstyMe. Now, I've heard a lot of marketers talk about the wow factor. Um, that really did it for me. I'm very impressed with that. I started thinking when I got the email, I opened up the video, and I started thinking, is this some sort of maybe there's some software that could speaks and answers these automatically answers these emails. But no, within minutes, certainly within an hour, I got an email back from the owner, and I sent this like, I don't know, I'm going to say 8, 9 o'clock last night. I got a personal message from the owner back to me answering all my questions. I have this little MSN block, because some of my personal information is on there. Um, but he went through and answered specifically all my questions. Now, if you're thinking about switching hosting, or getting hosting. If you think about getting hosting, certainly look into InstyMe. I've heard nothing but good things so far, and so far I'm very impressed. Um, Now, just to tell you a little bit about what's actually happening here, like I said, I was scared to kind of do it, and I told him that. And what happens is the InstyMe is a shared hosting, so you have basically one account and you could see everything underneath of there. Now, what I have is a reseller account, so it's a little bit different. And actually, it'll be a week or so, I believe, before InstyMe will actually be able to transfer a reseller account directly over into InstyMe, and it'll be exactly the same thing. Um, so Nick actually offered me a really nice deal. It's a couple dollars more for the reseller account than it is for the business pro account. I'm not even sure what the name of the account is, but it's the third tier top level account that they have so far. But he offered me a good deal, which say it was like a $10 savings, I think, over what it's going to be once they do it. And then when I get there, I will have it will be exactly the same host. I will have the exact same control panel, or in InstyMe that I do in HostGator, which is kind of nice because I kind of like that. Now, anybody who hosts with me will not have access to all of the InstyMe extra tools and emails, or I believe the emails. I know they don't have access to the tools because they didn't purchase. I'm just reselling it there, which is okay because I really manage everything anyhow for my clients. Um, and I guess I'll have it in a different list. But basically everything will be the same as it is now, which I really like. And they will be able to do that in a couple weeks. And like I said, he was nice enough to give me a nice deal. Um, if I want to do that before they actually roll out everything. So I just wanted to give you that update. Like I said, very impressed. A personal email from the owner to me for for a few questions within minutes. That is just so impressive. So if you are thinking about it, like I said, I'm impressed so far, but check back to this website because I am going to keep updating this with the status, how that whole process goes, what I have to do. So if you're on the fence and you're kind of concerned about these things, hopefully, I can answer those questions for you too. So hope that helps in your endeavor. So thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Bye now.